so this is the pocket. Wow, look at that. Perfectly cooked. It's hot. Wow. Okay, try. A little hot today. Hello everybody, we are back with another easy cooking tutorial. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I made that very delicious dish. It's very easy than it looks, guys. Alright, just follow through the whole process. Plus, have you guys ever tried Angel Pizza's creamy spinach pizza? That's actually an inspiration of the flavors. And yeah, you can do it at home. And today, I'm gonna show you how. Let's prepare our chicken. So what you want to do with our chicken breast is to create a little pouch so that we can stuff everything in there. So what I do is just to cut the small pieces from the side and then make sure that it's left with a beautiful looking chicken like this one. So you have to cut to the sides right here. Have to be careful, guys, and not to create a hole. Alright, so you turn the chicken this way, right? And you have to cut it from this angle right here where there's a bulge right here. You have to cut this chicken breast in this side so that it creates a small little pouch. So let's try it. And what I do is just to slowly work my way in there. I start with the thicker portion of the meat, and I just basically work my way in with the tip of my knife, right? Because this is very fragile. It's very tedious work, but believe me, it's worth it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm just cutting my knife through gently and just creating a visible spot for me to cut again. So here's our pouch, guys. This is where we stuff it. Let's do the same thing with this other breast. Alright guys, so what you want to do is cut all of these spices. We're gonna add it in our stuffing. So what you want to do is mince your onion like this. Okay, there you go. Add it into a bowl. And then now, let's work our way to our garlic. You want to whack them and also mince them as well. So this is how I whack them with full force so that it's easier to mince. And see how that thing just falls apart? You don't have to struggle. So what you want to do is to wet your knife first and then you mince your garlic. Chopping, slicing, mincing really takes a lot of practice, guys. You know, so when I started off cooking, I wasn't as efficient as I am now. So that's what you want to have here. Next, we're gonna slice up some spinach. It's okay, you can leave the stem there. It will soften once we saute it before stuffing. Spinach is so good for you guys. Alright guys, in a hot pot, you add your butter and then the spices as well. So we're just gonna saute this a little bit, guys, because we're gonna pop this in the oven. So you don't want to overcook it, right? Next, let's add our spinach. Depending on the size of your serving, guys, just match it with the amount of spinach that you're going to use. So for me, this match is good for 2 people. Alright guys, so we're just going to simmer this a little bit before we add all our other ingredients, such as the cream cheese and also the mozzarella for stuffing, okay? Meanwhile, I'm washing my small potatoes. I'm gonna saute this so that this can be our garnish for our dish. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm washing it with salt water and vinegar to just get all of that germs from the skin, because we're still gonna use the skin. We're gonna saute the potato with the skin on. So these are the small potatoes, guys. So I'm just washing it thoroughly, and then we're gonna boil it, and then we're gonna saute it. Alright guys, so you gotta boil your potatoes until it's softened, and then we're gonna take it out and saute it. Or we already cut it in half like this, but it's up to you. You can just use the small potato as is. I also added salt, so let's just leave it, and then let's prepare our stuffing. Alright guys, this is optional, but for our chicken breast, you can saute just a little bit on the side. You don't want to overly cook it, guys. Just a little bit. Alright guys, now we're done. As you can see, it's not fully cooked. We're going to transfer it into an aluminum foil. You don't have to do this. This is optional, guys. I like that little charness on the sides when I put it in the oven, but like it's really your preference. Alright guys, so our stuffing has finally cooled down. So what I do is I add some cream cheese. I'm using Arla, but you can use Philadelphia or whatever brand you want. So I just put a little bit. It has to be a little proportionate to the size of your spinach, okay? So just this amount. Then I mix it. This is what they use, guys, for that spinach pizza. So what they do is they add cream cheese first, and then next they're going to be adding mozzarella. So this is pizza topping from Arla I'm using, but you can definitely, again, use whatever brand you have. So yeah, that amount, just sprinkle it there. Just gauge, guys, how much you want for your stuffing, but for me, this amount. Just mix it well. I've already added salt and pepper when I was sauteing the spinach, but I'm gonna add a little bit more pepper for our stuffing. Mix that as well, and then I'm gonna be adding a little bit thyme. And guys, for the heat, you can add Tabasco or some red chili powder. Look at that, guys. Look at our topping, guys. Right now that we've got our topping and our chicken has cooled down, let's stuff this bad boy. So as you can see, that pocket, just add a great amount of spinach inside like that. See, guys? Same thing with the other one. Okay, so this is the pocket. To get like this amount, and then I'll stuff it right there. Look at that, guys. And for the rest, I'm basically just going to just add it in our aluminum. Alright guys, we're gonna bake this at 250 degrees at 60 minutes. Alright guys? Beautiful. Let's close it. And 250 degrees for 60 minutes, guys. Alright guys, our potatoes are softened. Let's take it out from the pot. So let's add our spices. We are just gonna saute spices. We are going to be adding tomatoes. I've already added salt and pepper. Alright, next we're going to be adding our potatoes into the mixture. Give that a very good mix. Alright, now let's add our spices to taste. It's going to be on the screen, guys, so that you can follow. Beautiful. now we stir. Wow, what a gourmet meal for lunch. Okay, cut into it, baby. Wow, look at that. How's it, Dad? The potato? You like?